Yeah, hi, I'm Paul, that's paularch.com. Got 4 more principles for you. This makes 8 in total of any new sales manager can adopt these principles and you're going to be shining and shining well. The first one is you're fired. Alan Sugar, isn't it, on The Apprentice? Very, very good. Now, the point here is that you've got to be able to fire people who are not performing their achievements and their targets. It's not nice. You've got to do it with dignity. You've got to do it properly, get HR involved as well. People have got families, they've got homes, they've got mortgages to pay. But you've got to be able to let people go as honestly and with dignity as much as you can. The analogy really I like to use is that if there's a sales team and somebody is not performing, the rest of the team have to improve themselves to boost that individual. It's like a horse and carriage. I don't know if you've ever been on a horse and carriage where you've got, let's say, 4 or 6 horses driving the carriage. If one of the horses is lame, then the other 5 horses have to pick up the pace a bit to keep the carriage moving at the pace it was before. And that's what salespeople do. They carry people and they don't want to carry people forever. So you've got to be aware of that as well. So let people go as quickly as possible. It's part of the job. Don't be afraid of it. Get some training if you're unsure of it as well. The second principle here is be prepared to push back on senior management. Talked about this before. The senior management will make requests of you and your team, and you've got to be able to push back. Silly stuff that you start delegating, reports, articles that you need to write, meaningless administration, that sort of thing. You just got to be able to push back on management because they often don't understand the role of a sales manager. Principle number 3 then is to understand that the role that you're carrying out now is completely different to the sales role. You're not going to be doing any selling. That's not your job anymore. You're going to be recruiting people to do that for you. In essence, the role of a sales manager is to recruit the right people, then train them, then coach them, then motivate them, then inspire them, then target them, and then ultimately fire them. And that's the job of a sales manager, is to achieve the results, the business results that you need to get through a team of people. And I think you just need to accept that. The fourth and final principle for you then is let your people be clear on their role. Let your people understand what their role is, what they're accountable for, their numbers, their targets, how they need to operate in the world. And operate a 3-tier process of managing people really, which is one-to-one meetings, field-based coaching, and then sales meetings. Now these things, you don't need to do much more than that really. As long as you do those things, then you will be able to give your people the role that they need to provide and then ultimately achieve the objectives. So think about it, it's one-to-one meetings, it's field coaching, and then it's sales meetings. They're all the 3 things you need to do. So I hope that's been useful. Paul at paularch.com.